Hi Molly, it is Dad. Um, I made this video and I put it on YouTube so that it would be there for you for always. And I just wanted to give you an explanation of what I've been going through and kind of get you to get acquainted with part of the reason, not all of the reason, but part of the reason that I haven't seen you in quite a while. This is not your fault. This is something that happened to Dad because of his lifestyle choices, and it is the consequences of my choices. And the same with your mom. She has made the same choices. I hope and pray for her that she doesn't end up with the same consequences as I currently have. I am suffering from something called end stage 5 renal failure. And what that is kidney failure. Kidneys are a sorry are a part of your body that clean out toxins that you eat and drink. And so any fluids that you drink, anything, water, soup, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, anything you drink that you put in your body that is liquid is filtered through your kidneys. And your kidneys, they play a very important part of keeping you alive. And unfortunately for me, I ended up having kidneys that didn't work for a long time and then didn't work at all, and it's led to a treatment that's been very rigorous on me, and the treatment for end stage renal failure. And don't be alarmed with the end stage name. It's not it doesn't mean much. What it means mainly is that it's the end stage of my kidneys working. So one of the things that the medical community uses to keep folks alive when they have kidney failure, like I do, is called dialysis. And I am going to send your papa Brett a few YouTube video names that will help explain it better for you. But for now,
the cat flow took 30 minutes.
I want to just give you an idea of what I have to do because of this. And I want to make clear, Molly, and I think that you're old enough to understand this, 100% old enough. Yeah, I know that you are very smart.
I was gonna say plus putting it back on would be
There's
another 10 minutes.
there's not much you won't understand that I'm going to show you, but I have to do something called dialysis, and I do it on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3 times a week. And what dialysis is it is a medical treatment. It's a machine in a medical setting that cleans your blood and removes excess fluid from your body, the things that your kidneys would do. So Dad doesn't use the bathroom anymore like a regular person. I don't pee anymore because the way it works is you'll drink water, or you'll drink whatever type of liquids, or there'll be liquids that will enter your body through soups or foods, and those things will have to go through your kidneys. They're filtered, and then it goes into your bladder, and then through your bladder you urinate, you pee. Well, because my kidneys have failed and they no longer work at all, I really don't go pee that very often, and if I do, it's very really small amount. Anyways, back to what I was trying to say about what the treatment is for something like this, or what the treatment is for this. And because my kidneys don't work, as I said, I come to a clinic 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the clinic is in. Hold on one second. I don't like this. Shouldn't be upside down. Yeah, it's a crucifix that I have on my coat, but it seemed I could see it in the back of the picture while I was talking to you, and it seemed like and it was upside down, and it's just disrespectful to my religion. To a little bit about it. We don't have to go into that, and so I won't bore you with that. But I just noticed that, and I'd rather not start the whole video over because of that. That your dad is religious, and I'm gonna let you decide how you feel about religion and where you fit into everything. From what I understand, Grandma, and you can ask her, your grandmother is very familiar with Wiccan. You should ask her about it. I'm sure that it has. It might make sense to you, and as smart as you are, I would encourage you to definitely study each religion, and you'll find that a lot of religions, in the end, they all preach the same thing, but that's for you to find out. I personally am Christian. I was baptized Catholic, and I do my best to try to maintain that which I was raised with. But you're gonna learn for yourself, and that's gonna be just fine. Anyways, back to dialysis. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I come to dialysis. It's where I'm at now, and I thought I'd make the video while I was here now, and to make it easier for you to understand. I have to wear this mask inside the clinic because it's a very, very clean setting, and if I'm making a video or there's a lot of breath coming out of my mouth, I have to wear it. So for now, you won't be able to see my face, but that's all right because we're gonna work it out to where I'm gonna see you soon, if you so choose. If you don't choose, you choose not to see me, that's absolutely fine. But you deserve, absolutely, some information. And like I said, I do not blame all this time that I haven't seen you on this. However, this has had a huge impact on my ability to reach out to you, and I just was really worried about how to bring this to you, and part of that was I didn't know where my health was going to take me. Now that I have I've been in treatment for almost 2 years now, and I have a real good attendance to dialysis, and I know how to do dialysis, and I know how to live with renal failure. I'm in a better place to where I can spend time with you and explain this to you. And so let's talk about what happens while I'm here. Okay, I come to a place called Fresenius. It's actually not too far away from Grandma and Grandpa's. So it's in that area of town. And what I wanted to originally do was have Grandpa bring you here so that you could see for yourself firsthand what's going on here, and then that way I could explain, my kidney failure to you, and you could see the setting that I'm in. But unfortunately, as hard as I tried, they just have a clinic policy where any kids under 18 are not allowed to come in onto the clinic floor. So I'm sorry about that, but I'm making you a video explaining what's going on, and hopefully it is helpful to you. I haven't said this yet, and I want to say it now. You are wonderful. I love you. I think of you a lot, all the time. Um, my absence has nothing to do with anything that you are responsible for. It has nothing to do. You are the best. You've always been the best. You are the best of me. You are the best of your mother. You are so smart and so wonderful and so great. And I am sorry for being so absent. There's some things going on, and this is part of it. There are other things going on as well, and we'll talk about that too. But I don't want you to ever think that it was something that you did wrong, because, girl, it wasn't. And I hope that you believe Dad when he tells you that, because it's not. And I'm at a point in my recovery with kidney failure and other things in life where it's going to be healthy to probably start to see you on a limited basis, and that will be up to Grandma and Grandpa, and they're going to have to be okay with everything. They're going to have to feel good about everything, and if they don't, then I will work hard and make the changes that make them feel good about us being involved. I love you, girl. I really do, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so very proud of you. I talked to your grandfather, Papa, recently, and he updated me on what's going on with you, and I love the idea that you are interested in drama and theater. That's wonderful. It's great. I know that you also did gymnastics, and that to me is wonderful and great too. And I would love more than anything to be involved in some of that with you. I would love to see the outcome of your drama classes. I would love to support you in all of that. This is all possible now at this point in time, and as I said, Molly, I want you to know that I was very, very fearful of losing my life when this first happened, and I was diagnosed with kidney failure, and I just didn't want to bleed on you, if that makes any sense. I didn't want any of it to make you worried or have you worried or think that you were responsible for anything, because the only thing you have ever been responsible for is making me a better person, making me a better man. I mean, truly, honestly, please believe me, it's the truth, baby girl. A better man. Absolutely, 100%. As far as your mom is concerned, same. You know, I'm sure that I know for a fact that you made her a better person too, and I know that she's in pain right now. She does not, I think, quite understand Grandma and Grandpa's intentions as far as taking care of you, and I do. And that doesn't make your mom bad or wrong. She just is dealing with addiction issues, and you know about that. And Dad has dealt with those. Deals with them and currently deals with them still, because addiction never goes away. And I just want you to know, and that my kidney failure and my addiction to drugs has nothing to do with you. Absolutely doesn't. The only thing it has to do with you is it puts you in an unhealthy situation at your age, and when Mom and Dad or Mom or anybody is struggling with those issues, they can't have. It's unsafe to have you in our care, and I know that Mom has more of a problem with that, and I'm sure over time she'll work it out. I understand you haven't seen or heard from her in quite some time. I hope that I'm wrong about that, but I think that Grandpa led me to believe that, and I'm sorry for that. Um, so let's talk about what dialysis is and what I'm doing here. Right now, like I said, I am at dialysis. I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I will also send the name of some YouTube shorts that can explain it better to you. I don't know if you have access to YouTube or not, um, but I'm hoping that that um, that Papa will let you watch this video along with the other ones that I've selected that will explain to you what exactly is going on here. So right now I'm at the clinic. I am sitting in a nice comfortable chair. I have my laptop that I'm working with. I have a TV that comes down so I can use it. Let's see, can you see it? It's TV that comes down and I can watch TV. There's a machine next to me, and this machine here is the machine that cleans my blood and works as my kidney. This piece of the machine right here, this piece of the machine works as my kidney, and it's attached to a computer, and you can see, and the computer runs my blood and my and the fluid that's in my body through the kidney. I would say this is a kidney. I don't know what else to call it. These are interchangeable. Each time you come, they change it, and it's used for just one treatment, and then it's connected to a computer, like I said, and the computer warms my blood, warms the fluids, and it cleans them, and it runs through this machine. It cleans the toxins out of my blood, and then it sends it back into my body, and it does it via a let's see, this is called an access. So this access is actually something that I had to have surgery to get, and it is lines that go into my chest up here, and then from my chest it goes down into my heart valves, and it goes inside my chest, down through my heart valves, it's right to the edge of my heart valves, and it's very, very fragile, and I have to take very, very good care of it. I have to make sure that it is always clean, and that's one of the reasons why we wear masks, because the access, this particular access, the way that this works, see how it runs the blood up through the kidney into the machine. This access is not the most ideal way that doctors want. They would rather have an access that doesn't include a line that requires surgery and goes in through my skin down into my heart. They would rather have me do something called a vein mapping, and it's something that I have to set an appointment for and start getting into now that I've been in treatment for a couple of years. And vein mapping is quite straightforward. It is exactly what it sounds like. You go to specialists and surgeons, and they map your veins. So they map the veins that you already have, and it would be somewhere in this area. And when they map the veins, they're looking for your main veins, and also your arteries. Sorry, I was looking for that word. So an artery is something that pumps directly from your heart, and a vein is something that that offshoots from an artery. And so what they want to do is map the arteries, and then I wouldn't have to have this anymore. An access, they would actually use needles, two needles, one going in, one for coming out, and it would do the same as this, except for it is far less dangerous as far as getting an infection. With this device, I could get an infection if not really pay close attention to. I have gotten an infection from it before. I got sepsis because the access got a waterborne bacteria in it from old saline, and Dad almost passed away that time. I've been in the hospital a few other times since I've had kidney failure and been on dialysis, where Dad really came close to passing away, and I was really worried about that happening and not talking to you or letting you know how much I love you. Those things really bothered me, and I just didn't want that to happen without talking with you and letting you know what's going on, and letting you know and understand that it is not your fault. None of this is your fault. It is Dad's fault. It is Dad's choices in life that led to this, and I want you to pay attention to this, because I want you to think about those things when you are confronted with the things that Mom and Dad have been confronted with. I want you to turn your back on those things. You've got to, you just got to. I want you to have a long, beautiful, wonderful life. I really do. I don't want you to have to deal with medical problems when you're 40, 45 years old. I don't want you to deal with anything like that. I just want you to smile. I just want you happy. And I excuse me. And I just want you to know I think of you constantly. And when I pray to my God, to my higher power, I always include you, Molly, all the time. And I really just want the very, very, very best for you. And I am sorry, and I hope that you can forgive me for not being there for the last several years, 2 years. I want to share something with you really quick. April 2025, I started a little journal in April of 2025. And I want to share a couple things with you in this journal. And I want to do it here on this video because I think it might clear up a couple questions that you might have. And I really hope that Grandma and Papa are okay with letting you see this video. I really do. I hope that you could get to this point in it and still be paying attention, maybe. I don't know. That would be awesome, because what I'm saying is really, really important to me. However, if you have gotten to a point in this video where you've lost interest, hey, that's cool. Turn it off, whatever you want to do. But I don't foresee you doing that. I think that you want to know what's going on, and I want you to know what's going on. And I also want to say this before I share a couple of things in this journal with you. Me and your mother love you. You are the greatest thing that has ever happened to either one of us. She has Cash as well. You have some brothers and sisters from me too, but I love you the most. I hate to say it. It's not fair to others, but I do. I love you the most because you are the greatest kid ever. And yeah, I love you so much. You have no idea. I wish that if you wonder, I wish that I didn't shake your wonder in it, because I never stopped loving you the most. I just could not interact. It wasn't appropriate. And another thing is, Molly, I had to be at a point where I deserved to reach out to you with my own problems. My own problems kept me from you because it was unhealthy. And because you're not dumb, you're a very smart kid. You know what some of those things are, and I have worked really hard on some of those things, on all of those things, to be honest with you. And I am now at a point where I can do some explaining, which you deserve. And maybe you don't. Maybe you're at a point where you don't even want to hear it, and I would understand that too. But please be very clear to Dad what you want going forward, because if you are confused, if you are sad by me getting a hold of you or explaining any of this to you, if it bothers you in any way and hinders your feelings in any way, in a negative, bad way, please let Papa know, let me know, and I'll go away again if that's the best. But I don't want that. I really don't. I understand, and this may sound weird to you, but I love your grandmother and I love your papa. I love them for being there for you when me and Mom couldn't, and I love the fact that they provide you with a stable home, and they don't have any of the problems that Mom and Dad had, when it comes to what. And that's important to me. And they love you very, very much. Papa loves you so much, and Grandma, I know for sure, loves you very, very much. They are the truth, and they are far better at this than me or your mom, unfortunately for us. Your papa is who I would love for you to look to as the male role model in your life. He is a lot of what I wish that I could have been, and he is a lot of where I fall short. And he and your grandmother can raise you in a manner that will give you a far better chance in life than you would have had with me and your mom, or being in a household with me or your mom. As far as your mom is concerned, Jessica is concerned, I can't say much. I had hoped that she was in contact with you, and I heard that she possibly hasn't talked to you in some time. I hope that's not true. I hope that she's contacted you, but I'm under the impression that she hasn't. But one thing I know for sure is that she is in pain. She is sick, and she is she is lost because of that sickness, and she deals with her pain in a way that's unhealthy, and you know what that is, and I hopefully you can learn from both of our failures and our mistakes, and those things will encourage you to make different choices and make better choices. That's it. I'm not going to talk too much more about that because I want to change this into something that you can smile about and not fret about. the bottom, but I can tell you this. This is my point. We love you. I love you with all of my heart. You are the very most important thing to me in my life. I think of nothing else that makes me happy, that makes me just stay alive, to fight for my life with dialysis and to really take it serious and take my health care very serious because I want to stick around. I want to see you graduate high school. I want to be able to come and watch you in drama and theater. I want to see you and the other things that you do sports wise. I want to be there for that, and I will give you my word. And right now, as I speak to you, that I will be there, 100%. I just have to make sure that Grandma and Papa feel good about everything, and then we'll work slowly in that direction if it is what you want. If it's not what you want, if you're confused, if you need more time, please say so. You will not hurt my feelings. Absolutely not. I will understand 100%. But anyway, I wanted to just share a couple of things in this journal that I started writing. And the first entry was in. Hold on one second. It was Saturday, April 5th at 10:32 p.m. in 2025. So last year, almost a year ago, almost. And I didn't keep it daily, but I kept it. In the beginning, I kept it pretty much, once or twice, maybe 3 times a week. I write in it, and I think that after, here it does tell me, so I'm gonna look real quick because I want to give you an idea of how long I stuck with it until I stopped, and then found it again last night, which was really interesting that I found it because I had just talked to Papa after a while, and also know this. There was a problem with phone numbers for a long time, so I just want you to know that I was gonna stop in at your place and see you and leave a note for you or something, but I just, as well as I do, that Grandma and Papa would have found that inappropriate. It would have been, I think, wrong. I think that I need to definitely get their support and their permission to stop over and see you. And so I wanted to. I thought about it. I almost did it several times, but I chose not to do it because I feel like it would have been inappropriate, not only for you, but to Grandma and Grandpa. So just know that's another reason why you haven't seen me. But I'm not. I don't want to make a bunch of excuses. So back to this journal. A couple of inserts of it that I wanted to share with you. I won't go big on it, but hopefully you're still watching this video. And if not, that's fine too. But this is for both of us, me and you. So, like I said, I started it back in April. Like I said, the first entrance of it was. First